Baltimore Ravens versus the Detroit Lions reaction talk video. Man, hey yo, what the fuck? The Ravens lost again. Man, yo, shit crazy, man. They gotta stop this shit, man. Now they already lost 2 times this year. Oh man, come on, man. It's supposed to be a Super Bowl team for real. It's really supposed to be the Super Bowl team. It's There's no excuse for the Ravens to be losing, man. They got stacked rosters. We got to be one of the most stacked rosters in the league. You know, if you looking at Lamar, Henry, that's top tier as it is right there. Just having those two top tier players. But Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews, D Hop, they ain't no slouches. They ain't no slouches, man. They some real good players for real. So for the Ravens to be losing when you got those players, it's just crazy. Of course, it's a team game, and you can have a really good offense, but if you don't got no defense, say like the Cincinnati Bengals, then you still just gonna lose. You gotta have more well-rounded than just one side of the football. So that's the way it's looking right now for the Ravens. It's looking like we very loaded up on offense. But even the offense is even having some problems. Offensive line, they were holding it on. But at the end of the day, the offensive line was also getting gutted too. So I don't know what the Ravens got to do 100% schematically to fix this. I don't know what to say. I can't say, put, Kyle Hamilton, put him, over here in the slot. I can't say to blitz more. I don't know if that's the answer is to blitz more. Um, I don't. We got the players who we got. There's no going to be go some type of free agency type stuff and go pick up some players. We got the players who we got, and that's always going to be. You know, of course, we got the one dude from Green Bay, Jair Alexander. He didn't play this game, but yeah, we could have used them. We could use all the bodies that we could have used. We could have used all the players that we could have used. We could have used because the Baltimore Ravens defense was looking bad, and so the defense looked bad. So everybody they want to blame the coach or Zach Orr. They saying Zach Orr is the problem. Fire Zach Orr. And I mean, I definitely think that that's just a overreach, crazy reaction to talk about to say the fire. Say somebody in the comments say Steelers boy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I ain't think the Steelers had a good team. We run the AFC North, son. I don't know. I don't know if the Steelers run the AFC North a lot. You know what I mean? Ravens really run the AFC North. If you want to get technical, but y'all running with us. Well, hold on before I get to man. You're our son. All right, man. All right, man. Cool, man. We're gonna see, man. I ain't gonna drag on the Steelers too heavy. You know what I mean? Y'all winning. I respect W's. So yeah, we'll see y'all when we see y'all. You know what I mean? We see y'all when we see y'all. Troy Barton. Listen, that's not what everybody else says. I got a man in the comments said he throwing me off. My point real quick. Hold on. He says Troy Polamalu is better than Reed. That's not what everybody else is say. Everybody else say Reed is the all time GOAT. So you take it up with them. But everybody, Ravens Nation, they gonna say fire Zach Orr. That's not the problem. I don't see why you want to make Orr Zach Orr is the defensive coordinator for the Ravens. He used to be a player. He's a young coordinator. It's only his second year being a coordinator. They want to just run Zach Orr out of town so fast. They just like get him out of here, get him out of here. It's Zach Orr fault. But I don't necessarily think that. You know what I mean? If anything, I'm looking at if y'all want to play the blame game, I'm looking at Eric DaCosta. He's the one who put the talent on the field. You can only do so much with the players you got. The coach can only do so much with the players he got. So no, I definitely don't think Orr is the problem. And it's not even time to be talking about firing people or nothing like that. So that's not the right reaction to having. Oh, what do you want? You want them to fire? You want them to fire Zach Orr in the middle of the season? Come on, man. That don't even make no sense. That don't even make no sense. So why even speak on that? That's just goofy talk. Like, oh, fire. You know what I mean? Just save all that for the off season. But I do not want to hear nothing about the coaching and nothing like that. You know what I mean? If people want to have a suggestion about some type of schematically what they can do to switch it up, I don't know what they can do to switch it up. No, I don't know. Only thing you really can do is just run the ball more. Just maybe run the ball more. Just slow it down. Just slow things down because the possessions are getting the defense is getting thrashed. All right, it's already known the defense is not the strong point. So the offense has to take it back to how we played a couple years ago. We just slowly, just methodically, just doing long series, you know, and then because the defense is shoddy, man. But it's still there's no lead to lose faith, Ravens Nation. My man in the comments said, my man Astro said, it's okay. It's okay. We both will be back next week with Cowboys and Chiefs. What are you talking about, Astro? We both. You talking about the Bengals? Okay. My man said Harbaugh is done, but he also said some other funny shit. I ain't gonna read. Somebody else said Angel Hernandez says football is fixed, just like boxing is fixed. Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't think it's fixed, but I think the refs be cheating sometimes or whatever. Just like the fight the other day was fixed. A raven is a small, weak bird. Listen, you got put some respect on the Ravens franchise, man. They always win, one of the best franchise out there. So, you know, shout out to the Detroit Lions. You know what I mean? Y'all got a good team. I thought the Ravens was going to smash the Lions, and that's what everybody else thought. I wasn't just crazy for just thinking that. Yeah, I wasn't crazy for thinking that. My man said, I don't like the Detroit Lions. I don't got no problem with the Detroit Lions. They just, you know what I mean? I feel you like your team. You like your team. I mean, St. Brown, Amon St. Brown, he is a hell of a player, man. He is a hell of a player, man. He was cooking, my man, Marlon Humphrey. Cooking. There's no answer you really can do with that. You know what I mean? Amon St. Brown, he's one of the best receivers in the league. He's going to cook everybody. You know what I mean? Detroit is not going to go on to win every game. You know, they already had lost the game. You know, the Baltimore Ravens just wasn't getting no type of pressure on the quarterback. And then we were getting ran all through. We got terrible run defense. We just get gashed on run defense. Um, they don't match up against a lot of the elite receivers. The elite receivers give the Ravens a lot of problems, you know. So I'm not saying Dolphins could beat the Ravens. Listen, man, you say that, man. The Browns can beat the Steelers. The Browns can beat the Steelers. My man in the comment section. So Lions are for real. The Lions are really for real. You know, NFC, y'all got something to look out for. That they're gonna give the Eagles a go out there. You know, I wasn't putting no lot of respect onto the Lions. After tonight, I put some respect on the Lions because I see that coming into Baltimore, that's a tall task. That's a tall task. Coming in, hostile environment. The bank was rocking. You know what I mean? Everybody was down there. I'm getting phone calls, text messages. It's a lot of people. Ravens Nation is really like they thinking that this is like the year. You know what I mean? Everybody's really feeling that vibe. Like they really the way they start off against Buffalo and how it's been the last few years, everybody's really, really, really feeling like this is the year. You know? So the bank was rocking, and they came down there and they did their thing. It's a long season to go. Ravens ain't finishing third in the AFC North. Ravens still going to win the North. It's a long season to go. Every Super Bowl team don't win every game, so you don't want to just necessarily hang your head and thinking that the season is over, especially when it's this early in the season. It's so early and it got so many games into the season that everybody got time. If you coming out 0-4, 0-3, you still got time to 0-5. You still got time to turn your season around. So you don't gotta win every game to win the Super Bowl. And at the end of the day, that's the goal is to win the Super Bowl. That's just the bottom line goal. Nobody is really caring about playoffs and this, that, and the third. Like no, because in Baltimore we used to hanging banners. You see on the flag champions. You know what I mean? We used to hanging banners, winning. So we's already a spoiled franchise. We don't care about playoff appearances. We don't even, we'll take an AFC North title, but we need more than that. We need more than an AFC North title. You know, Lamar promised us he promised us rings, so that's what we in it for. But the key takeaway is that nobody needs to get fired. Stand pat. Don't freak out. Don't get frazzled. It's going to be okay. Teams develop, get better. It's a long season. Let's just see how things shake out. And at the end of the year, if we want to discuss, you know, saying, man, we need a new head coach. We need a new GM. If we're gonna talk about things like that, just save that for the end of the season. All right, all right, man. That's my reaction, man. I'm gonna sign out, man. SK Sports Talk. I'm here trying to cook it up for y'all. I'm out. My man in the comment section talking shit. You're a funny dude, man. You're a funny dude, man. The Steelers, ain't nobody even worried about the Steelers, man. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, my man. My man in the comment section. The Steelers are just an afterthought. The AFC North, it ain't no competition in the North. It's just smooth sailings. The Browns, come on. You ain't got to say that about them. They the Browns. Bengals don't got no quarterback. Steelers, the quarterback, it's only a matter of time before he get hurt. So he stopped playing good. But I'm not here to talk about all the other teams. I'm here to say respect to the Lions and Ravens Nation. Don't freak out. Stand pat. Stand your ground. SK Sports Talk. I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button, man. Y'all in here, but y'all not hitting the like button. That's what I don't like.